2, 1, and welcome back for another episode of People of Culture.
Why ain't none of these lights on me? I'm dark as shit.
Yeah, why is not on the dark skinned people?
Oh shit! Yeah, that was supposed to face that way.
Wait. Why is the dark skinned people not getting the light?
Maybe it was pointed at him and it drifted away.
It could have swiveled.
We needed this.
Yeah,
That was for y'all. That was for us.
What do you mean it was for us?
Yeah.
I'm playing. Sorry.
What do you mean us?
Everything in the dark must come to the light, brother.
Like that security guard.
Get on your Umar.
We're back.
Umar wouldn't be here with me, man.
Oh, he's in the room. I can't.
Let's keep it a buck.
We're back.
Your dwelling has been infested by white devils. Your dwelling has been infested by white devils. I said your dwelling has been infested by white devils. I cannot enter. I cannot enter, brother.
What
Have
you
you
do not
saged your
understand, my
place?
brothers and sisters, that the light comes from darkness.
You know. Yeah, Umar always said what he gonna say like 3 or 4 times in a row.
He do. He really do.
Oh my god. That fake ass Denzel. Anyways, back again, reloaded on you hoes. Welcome back. Hopefully by the time you're seeing this, the world will be restored to all and we can all go back to a capitalistic utopia. But if not, that's fucked up.
Grab
Moving
that
on.
mask, baby. Grab that mask.
Anyways, we're back with topics. So, on the board that the viewers can never see.
Is it
What do
really
we have?
there?
What do
Is
we
it really
have?
there?
Is he even there?
What do we
Schrodinger's
have?
board?
Man, let's talk about that. Since we talking about Umar, let's talk about cancel culture.
Cancel culture, okay.
Why we always canceling stuff?
Listen,
Alright,
it's
we're
not
back.
we. I don't cancel nobody because everybody's kind of free to do what they want. And you can
Right.
choose to not fuck with that person, but you don't have the option to not fuck with that person for everybody.
Right.
Just because you don't fuck with that person don't mean that he can't fuck with that person. So it's a broken...
I think...
I'm going to go on record. Let me just go on record and say this. I want this episode so I can understand that I don't agree with R. Kelly, but I do like his music. And I want to be like, where's this medium at?
And as a person, you know, it's a hard thing to balance because, like, you know, at the same time you go, damn, I want to continue to kind of support this person because I know they've done some really foul things, but
They
also they've made some music that's really meaningful to me and is connected with parts of my life and stuff like that, right? So that's you have to be able to like to separate the person from the artist, and for you to say like, I'm still a fan of R. Kelly's music versus, nah, he doesn't deserve to be in jail for the things he did. He didn't do that. That's completely different too.
That's true, but like it seems like somebody like, you listen to R. Kelly, oh, you support pedophiles? Instant, like, why is this escalated? Hold up.
So, I will say this. I think it's unfair for people to cancel other people off of things like that. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, you gonna dislike me because I like pineapples on pizza? That's fucked up. Like, why are you disliking me and canceling me out of association of things that I like? Because, like, me, I don't really like R. Kelly music, but I ain't burned any bridges with anybody. Like, man,
you tripping.
I mean R. Kelly himself, my bad.
Oh, okay.
R. Kelly. But I acknowledge his music. That's what I meant to say.
Bro, like, I mean, he has some great albums.
I'm not gonna...
Thank you.
I'm not gonna judge you differently or hate you because you still listen to his music. I may make a joke every now and then, but people literally be unfriending people over shit like this, like, cause they, and like that's in my opinion that's a true textbook definition of divide and conquer kind of shit.
You know,
you get everybody to.
I'd be friends with you if it's something that's real polarized. Like if you justifying a murder of an unarmed black man, I probably kind of look at you a little differently.
But see, but like we're mostly talking about like cancel culture exists.
Celebrities and shit.
Yeah, cancel culture exists in the realm of celebrities for the most part.
But we don't cancel, because I know plenty of people that does things R. Kelly did, but nobody ever said anything about it. Plenty throughout my whole life. Bro, I'm from Chicago. Then moved down south. I know. I could list them. I could go in and list them that all act like R. Kelly supported R. Kelly was the same type of person like R. Kelly. But nobody ever said anything.
But the thing was, R. Kelly just drew too much fucking attention to himself.
And he kept doing it.
He didn't. I wouldn't say
He didn't stop.
care.
He didn't try to be like,
stop.
you know what? Let me be smarter about this. Like, no, it just got worse.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think it's the fact that he didn't care. I think it's the fact that he just wasn't smart about it.
But he don't know how to read and write. Somebody else clearly was.
And that's what we
was
talked about
using
too.
the puppet.
We was like, R. Kelly couldn't have done all this by himself if he doesn't know how to read or write. How did he know how to book all these flights and all this other shit?
So should he have been smarter about it? What you saying?
Huh?
So he should have been smarter about it?
I think if he was smart about it, he would have got help because he went on record saying he wanted help.
That was if he was smart about it, he probably wouldn't have.
So
been
here's
a
the
pedophile.
thing. Like, here's the thing, though. They gave him the pass the first time he went to court with all of the evidence that was very apparent. He skated. He walked.
The thing is,
you don't
he
get
asked
that
for help.
opportunity 2 times.
No.
That's true.
But he asked for help between that.
But he said he was handcuffed to destiny.
Whatever the fuck that was about.
He was. I'm handcuffed to destiny.
Yeah, that was definitely
we was
Wall Street
handcuffed
kind
to
of
destiny
stuff. I'm not
yesterday.
going any fucking where.
That's true.
I'm not going any fucking where.
And people want to cancel him and everything else, and it's just like he's in jail. He's doing his time. It's well deserved. Does this mean that all the art that he's created? Yeah, I'll say art that he's created should go away. Should I not? Should I bleep out his singing parts when I listen to Ronald Isley?
No,
right.
I got the perfect thing. Listen, viewers at home.
It's about to be
If you're conflicted, if you feel yourself being conflicted, you may like this artist, right? But you're like, I really ain't fucking with what they doing. I really ain't. I don't ride with that shit. Pirate it. You can still enjoy it, but you're technically not supporting it because they're not getting any monetary value off of it. So pirate it.
Loopholes, baby.
Pirate it.
Yeah, that's right.
Loopholes,
they say you're not
baby.
supporting them if you
Like,
get
I'm
a
just
bootleg.
listening to them. I'm not supporting them.
That's true.
I'm stealing from them. I am taking food out of their mouth.
So steal R. Kelly's music and then you can jam to it guilt free. It cancels out, right? Cancels out.
Here's the thing: what they do on their off time, should that be enough to cancel somebody?
See, listen. This is also my theory too, and I've been saying this. I feel like we have made it to an age where we're glorifying celebrities too much for the wrong reasons.
Yep.
I do think they still need to be glorified for what they do. Like, for example, if Young Thug is a rapper, I should fuck with him for rap. I shouldn't go up to Young Thug and say, how do you feel about the socioeconomic inequalities going on in the U.S. right now? This nigga ain't qualified for that shit. Why am I asking him these goofy ass questions?
Okay, but you want to know what Ja Rule thinks about the subject.
No, we don't.
Ironically, because of Dave Chappelle, I do. You damn right. I still want to get Ja Rule on here to see how he feels about COVID-19.
About Firefest.
Just for the shits and giggles of it. But
you know how it is.
why am I going to these?
I'm gonna message him on Instagram.
Please do.
I'm gonna hit him
but
up.
like, that's the problem right there. Is like we are glorifying the wrong people. Why are we listening to these celebrities, even about COVID-19? This nigga knows how to act. He knows how to method act being a doctor. He isn't an actual fucking doctor. Why do I care to listen to his opinion? Why am I holding these people up to these political fucking points of views? It's a certain point where privacy makes no sense. It's like, bro, why the fuck are we done?
Kanye,
we're just overriding on privacy.
Kanye's opinion holds so much weight towards black people.
For some reason.
Right? Like he does, it holds weight. When Kanye says that sounds like a choice, black people were affected. They were affected. There was a lot of people.
And here's the thing. They didn't like that shit. That's what the fuck you get for listening. So stop being a bitch. Take it.
But we don't have the same leaders as black people.
It doesn't have to be celebrity though. I think black people are like easily triggered by any fucking thing that is said about black people.
Like especially if it goes against the grain of what you feel black is.
Like you could be a random regular Joe Blow. You say something sideways about black people, the motherfuckers gonna come for your job and try to cancel you in real life. You know what I'm saying?
Especially if you're someone who's trying to champion yourself in the culture.
That's true.
If you fuck up, then yeah, they gonna be on your ass extra hard.
But like people that don't champion the culture, Doja Cat's a good thing. She don't ever champion herself in the culture.
That's the thing. Even if the culture champions you,
yeah, because
they can then unchampion you off of nothing. Like nothing could happen, and they could just find some old shit you said. Like nothing could happen in the here. It's just somebody digging for something.
Yeah.
Pouring through thousands of your tweets.
And here's the thing.
They did fault Young Thug for saying he doesn't have a political opinion.
What's the thing? Like, why are you expecting this from these people?
To not have one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You rely on these people for jams. Why are you going to them for your political alignment? If you really gave a fuck about politics, then you would know who the fuck your state and local officials are. If you don't, then why are you talking about? That's why I said I laughed at the whole Doja thing. I was like, y'all are putting way too much
I
into
think
these fucking people.
women
Either
listen to
fuck with
people
the
like-
songs or move the fuck on.
People listen to stuff like Lizzo, Beyonce, Doja Cat because they want to hope that person has the same moral values as them. They want to relate so
Which
hard.
is-
Like this
that's-
person came up just like me and relates to me.
That's
The
how
same
you know,
thing we do a lot with rappers and stuff, right?
It's such a shallow feeling.
We want
It's
them
like,
to be real and be that
It's
person.
just idol worship, you know what I'm saying?
It is.
Yeah.
We've lost touch with religion and all the shit we used to do hundreds and hundreds of years ago. But there's still a human need for people to find something to identify with so they can find a path to kind of walk on. And if you don't have nothing healthy, which we don't, all we have is these celebrities, it's real easy for people to fall into them traps of just like, you know, just paying attention and focusing on them heavily. So, I mean,
What would the
it's-
German
it's-
people be without Hitler? There would have been nothing. They needed that.
I don't
They needed a
I don't
champion.
have any comment on that.
They needed a champion.
That's not what
Like-
we're talking about, fool.
It is.
Well,
the
why
idol
you gotta-
worship. They needed somebody to champion. They needed somebody to fall.
You do need out of worship, know what I'm saying? But we can bring it, we kind of, I don't want to get too far from cancel culture, I guess.
Yeah.
But I think the cancel culture comes from that because it's like people put so much stock in celebrities for that reason.
Mhm.
And it's like, imagine if, it's almost the same as if we praise Hercules or some shit as ancient Greeks and then something happens where it just comes out, oh, this motherfucker's false. This is a false god. That would fuck you up. My whole identity or part of my identity was invested in this motherfucker. And I think people just are naturally outraged when their idol or whatever falls short of what they thought they was
Good
gonna
example, Bill Cosby. Because Bill Cosby
Yes.
was that prominent figure for black people
be. Yeah.
for his shows, what he did for the culture. Then all this stuff came out, and that hurt. Even now,
Well-
Snoop Dogg still says free Bill Cosby.
well, this is why I mentioned, like, you know,
He rapes what he says.
UFOs, and that's why it's so hard to release UFO information, because that will make people question their religion. That makes you question your whole identity. Some people just like, can't do that. Don't believe that shit. But I want to backtrack a little bit to what we said about digging up shit from the past. That's where cancel culture is fickle as fuck.
Yeah.
That's why I was arguing with so many fucking idiots over the Kobe shit.
Mm.
Because they came out of nowhere, like when Kobe died, and they were just like, Kobe is a piece of shit anyways. And I was like, why do you feel so strongly about that?
Like,
And
you
then-
probably ain't even talked about Kobe, watched basketball.
No, that's exactly. I pulled that on Chick. I said, look, I'm going to be honest with you. I can't take you serious, and you're very fickle. And that's why I was like, until you understand that, stop acting like you're this fucking great liberal that actually gives a fuck.
Is it-
You're just holding vendettas against shit that you don't understand, and you just want to cancel shit because you're outraged, because you don't know what the fuck to do with your life.
Also, people get outraged for attention now.
They do get
It's
outraged
like
for it.
finding a reason to get mad so they can go viral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Everybody
what?
wants to be-
Why is getting mad going viral? Like,
It's all these,
Like Joe said, people ain't got shit to do.
these fake ass Sean Kings.
oh, I agree. I agree. You're right. And that's the thing. Like, people have learned how to take the most simple statement. You could say something so general and broad, and somebody can retweet or quote your tweet and say, so you mean that da 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 da? And now that shit your tweet had 32 likes, and now this motherfucker got 101,000 retweets.
Right, off of
And you're
something
like,
you said, like,
and now you're an asshole.
that's what you. Anyway,
And people do
Block.
this shit wrong.
right,
They say,
right.
like
Goodbye.
Yeah, shit.
And then to go
you're
back to
right,
the-
though. It's like that shit. People, it's like
So-
people
and then
rather
you-
go off the fucking the
And-
negative. You know what I'm saying?
people do go off negative, like
Like,
I
they
was
be
saying earlier,
they be ready
a lot
to
of
be
times-
like be mean and jump down your throat,
Oh.
and just for something to be an issue, it's like they're looking for an issue. Like,
A lot of
oh,
times-
this is problematic. Nope, this is problematic. I gotta let everybody know that you're a motherfucker and that you're fucked up out here.
A lot
Like,
of times people are reaching, like I was saying earlier, it's like you could ask me like, hey, do you like Coke or Pepsi? Which one you like more? And I'll be like, I like Pepsi. And they're like, this motherfucker hates Coke. I didn't say that. I said I like Pepsi more. I didn't
The thing
say I hate Coke.
That
at
makes
all.
it worse that I've noticed was like, first when it came to cancel culture, it was like, this person hasn't changed. We need an apology. Then that Kevin Hart thing came out where he clearly did an apology for old tweets.
That too.
Years ago, but then he didn't get to host the Oscars because he needed to apologize.
And then,
Everything.
what is
But
it?
then he did apologize, but he still said no to the Oscars because he was like, they should never put me in this position because I already apologized. And he was like, on principle matter, if you're still upset, I will apologize, whatever else, but I'm not going to do this because that was
That
messed
shit was
up.
whack.
Here's the thing. I've already decided.
I mean,
in my
he
head.
wanted to prove that he wasn't doing it just for the Oscars.
Nah, he should have not apologized. My
Shouldn't
opinion.
have.
That's- he's just-
I wouldn't
Because he did
apologize.
apologize, and he sincerely did it on his own time, not for no gain.
Yeah, so like, yeah, that's the thing.
That's true.
At the point in time, like, hey, y'all, I realized I said some fucked up shit back then. My bad. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like that. No, it was whatever. Hey, my
learned.
bad, y'all. My bad. And then it's like they pulled it up anyway. Well, you're gonna let him host the Oscars after he said this?
Always.
It's like, already apologized for this.
Yeah.
And they do it when somebody is going, like, he was about to host the Oscars. You always want to do that. And we're like, let's pull up the old tweets. Let's
That's the
pull up
thing.
the
And-
Most of the time,
Most of the time, I've been like, look, I was.
Most
If he had nothing going on, nobody would have talked about
Well,
it.
see, most times you notice shit like this doesn't show up until somebody's about to get a big, successful
Or die.
step up.
Or when they're like, when they start
right
popping,
after
like,
they die.
anytime a motherfucker has a come up, they're gonna like, anytime a motherfucker has a come up, they're gonna try to like, well, let me see what I can do to prevent this come up.
Every time.
Every time.
Because here's the
Every time.
thing, bro. Like, Doja Cat, like, bitches and dudes have been commending Doja Cat so heavily for the past 2 months. Like, everything that she has touched has turned to fucking gold, and people are fucking with her image and her aesthetic and her music and
Bro,
everything else.
yeah.
Right?
She said something about the Beehive and people was trying to counsel her. And everybody acting like that wasn't a thing. Like they wasn't just trying to counsel her like because she didn't say nothing about the Beehive. Then it came out the whole thing she didn't want to show her titties because she didn't want to show her breasts because she got number one. She's like, psych, whatever else. And then they was trying to cancel it in.
I don't care about that.
Yeah,
But no, but it
If
was
a
the
bitch
thing.
says she gonna show you her titties and then she say, well, actually, I don't want to. Guess what? If you're gonna do cancel culture, you also have to do consent culture. So
Right, for
fuck
real.
you.
Yeah.
Those two go hand in fucking hand because
Right.
you cancel people for violating people's consent
Yeah.
a lot of times, right? So no,
That's
you
true.
can't have cancel. You like you. Mm-mm.
And that's what half of those tweets is for all that dude. Like, yeah, well, this just adds on since she didn't do that. It's like, that's
weird.
that kind of make you seem.
Also
that's weird as shit.
though, bro, Doja Cat probably don't have the greatest boobs. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Bruh.
I don't know. I mean,
They ain't,
I don't know.
they just there.
Yeah,
She
right.
young.
Yeah,
She's
I don't
young.
think they're that big.
She's like, what, 20 something?
I really thought she was older than that, bro. 'Cause I was
It's
like,
nothing to trip over. All I'm saying is
No,
like,
no,
like,
it's-
what
it's-
internet motherfuckers like, I'm gonna see your titties. Like,
Bro, there's nothing grand. And like, that's the thing. People get so idol, they get so caught up with aesthetic. When you get so caught up with a certain thing, then you idolize it. And when that person does one little thing you don't agree with, you gotta cancel.
a woman's titties is not fully developed until she's like 25, 26. You know what I'm saying?
And she ain't that age.
Yeah, she's so a couple more years.
But people just want, like, people get so caught up and it's like idolizing and hating. We get, like, Kanye always been very real. Like, Kanye gonna say what's on his mind. Oh, Kanye say something on his mind, but you don't agree with it. Now you hate him.
but also Kanye never cared either.
That's true.
Well,
Kanye never cared not once. Bro.
Kanye saying George Bush don't care about black people, and Kanye wearing the MAGA hat is still the same Kanye. His opinions change like everybody else, and he grows up in different ways.
And then he'll come and say, "Well, he." That's the thing. He
But
just
he
say,
did.
and he says what he's feeling at the time. You know, and
He
that's-
does,
and that's okay because
but people
that's how thoughts work. Like you think a certain way and you feel like something's a certain way, and then you actually experience whatever
But
it
people
may
wanna
be,
fault him.
and you realize that it's different, and you say, "Hey, you know what? I realize what I said back then is actually different than how I feel right now after this." But people act like that's not a thing anymore. Like people act like they don't have almost just like, I don't know, like reasoning, and it's like everything's so people like can't live in a gray. It's either like black or white. It's like one side or the other.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're either on this side or this. And like Joe was saying, it's either like, which one do you like more, Coke or Pepsi? Like I prefer Pepsi. I would drink a Coke too though. The motherfucker's like, nope. Joe hates Coca-Cola and all of their products, and he said that the CEO could suck his dick. Like
War on Coke.
war on Coke.
exactly,
War
you know
on
what I'm
Coke.
saying? Like that type of shit. People just
I feel
love to
like-
do that, and it's not that like it's not that
We're
polarized.
in
Like
that-
people act like you can't be in the point of like how we said,
Mhm.
all right, I don't fuck with R. Kelly as a person, but I still enjoy his music. It's
Yeah.
like. You as a people, I feel like they've lost the ability to almost differentiate and like to have their own opinion.
And then at that
Yeah.
point,
Yeah.
we need to hold standard. People, law enforcement, police, judges, politicians, those people need to be held accountable, right? Like Biden saying, you ain't black if you don't know the choice between me or Trump. It's like,
you
he
is,
needs to be held accountable.
is
Trump needs to
you
be held
ain't
accountable.
my
They hold
black
positions,
ass.
they hold these certain level positions. Police people, if a police person shares racist stuff, I'm gonna look at it sideways. Like, yo, If I'm ever in your district, bro, I'm about to ride around. Those people hold power, right? Yeah. We need to be more double accountable about these type of people and the power they hold.
Yep.
But we don't. Trump can say anything he wants. Biden saying whatever he wants. Acting weird. We're not holding them the same level accountable. We need to counsel them. And then when a politician still supports them, we need to hold them accountable. Right? But we don't do that. We do that to like, what is it? Like, even the directors, comedians, any type of artists.
I really only see it happen to black people. Maybe that's
well, it happened to James Gunn and the director of because he got fired, but he got hired.
We talking about people getting canceled, bro? Yeah. No. You like it happens everywhere. They tried to cancel Johnny Depp. Yeah. Because his wife was whooping his ass and sending him to the hospital, but lying and saying that he was whooping her ass, and everybody was on him. Like
it was mad for a few years
on his ass,
and turned out it was her the whole time. And now people were like,
got fired from Disney,
and then people were like, "Oh, my bad, Johnny Depp." No,
no, they legit replaced him with who was that? The High School Musical dude was going to be the new
Zac Efron.
Yeah, they were going to reboot it. I think now they brought him back because of that. But he was doing it, and then James Gunn, the director of Guardians of the Galaxy, he got fired.
But he kind of said a lot of pedophilic shit like several times over and over and over and over and over again over the course of a couple years.
He did say a lot. But then a lot of people defended him.
Yeah, he made a lot of jokes about fucking little boys and shit on Twitter, and like a lot of really like weird, dark, fucked up shit. Y'all not know
that's why he got fired?
I'll be honest with you. I didn't know who James Gunn was.
Director of the two Guardians Galaxy.
I don't really like. I know, yeah, but I didn't know he was the director of that until he was
getting that's the only shit I see.
Have y'all heard about like the dude that ran and produced all of Nickelodeon, Dan Schneider, and how he has that weird foot fetish? And
bro, when you look at it, it's like, no, don't let this be true. Let it be a coincidence.
And it probably is true.
Definitely gotta be true.
Oh my god, that's a whole episode right there. Just talk about the Nickelodeon pedophile and foot shit fetishes.
Oh, bro, if y'all, we don't. I don't want to go down. I don't want to go down the child sex trafficking thing, bro. I don't want to go down that route. It's a dark route. It's a dark path.
It's very depressing.
It's Sunday, fool. I don't want to do that today.
Can we cancel who?
Those
are the people that need to be canceled.
The real pedophilic, like human trafficking ones. Can we cancel them?
Like those actually should. People worry about.
But those are the people that deserve to be canceled.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
if we're being real here, those are the people that we deserve.
I wouldn't even call it cancel. We don't need them canceled. They should be investigated.
We need to ship them off to their own little island where they can't get off.
They should be investigated.
No, they need to go to that UFC Fight Club island and get put into a cage with one of the fighters. Who you get?
I wish I could. I wish we could bring Kimbo back just to whoop one of their asses, because like them other MMA people will mix them up, but Kimbo will get him a real good beat down. Cause
we still got Mike Tyson though.
Yeah.
You get to go a one round with Mike Tyson.
Hold on. Are we all just like fucking cannon fodder, and this is like Mike Tyson's world, and this is his anime? Like, the world's coming, Mike Tyson, aliens, we need you to get back in shape.
I like that show on Adult Swim.
He's going to go around
Mike Tyson
Mysteries.
Yeah. Aliens are coming. I gotta get stronger.
Hey, yo,
I must get back in focus.
Have y'all seen where Jamie Foxx does his impression of fucking Mike Tyson?
It is perfect.
I cannot wait to see that fucking movie.
Did you see where he did the thing where he was just like, my Jay-Z, my Kermit the Frog, and he said something else are all the same voice. And he broke that. He did Kermit and he switched to Jay-Z, like, effortlessly.
Yep. And then he did like this Mike Tyson. It was like, even the dialogue and the things he was saying, I was like.
He did Mike Tyson. He was like, this is how people do Mike Tyson. And he did it. And he was like, but this is actually how Mike Tyson is. And then he did that. And it was crazy. He was like, everybody act like Mike Tyson's so sporadic, but really Mike Tyson's way more calm.
He is.
And then he did that.
Bro, Mike
he was
Tyson
like, I call up Mike, and Mike could get on the phone and be like, all praise to Islam. I'm good. How are you, Jamie?
Mike Tyson smokes so much weed. He's a very peaceful motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Unless he's lifting weights.
Demon inside of you, of course. Like, shit. He has to smoke all the time.
Oh my god, that's a great anime. Somebody put it in, but that's why he has the power. The will of the iron.
Whenever he put the boxing gloves on, he's 100% sober.
Run!
It's
like back in ancient culture, there was this person known as the baddest man on the planet. You are an embodiment of this fighter, Mike.
I'm so flustered. I'm just so agitated. We're the aliens. We're the aliens, and I'm ready to box.
It's like this person behind, and then the demon thing gets behind him. It's like, Mike, you can do this. Are you sure? Just behind him, like over his shoulder and everything. Use my power, Mike. Use
my planet. It's my planet.
You're not gonna hurt the Earthlings. Human beings belong to be free.
Not under my watch.
Not under my
Not with these fists.
Iron Mike, man. Fucking Iron
How do we
Mike.
get here from cancel culture?
I'll watch it. I'll watch it.
You know how dope
Iron
of an
Mike.
anime that would be? You see Mike just getting
A
close.
Mike
I'll
Tyson
watch it.
anime might actually be really hard because they would make him look so intimidating, bro. Because
fight
that's the
scenes.
thing. He's
Oh,
not
boy.
a big, tall dude, but he's like...
so
He's
stuck.
he's like 5'9",
What I say about dark-skinned, stocky dudes just live a
he
different
be
life.
like dark-skinned Baki, fool.
Oh my god.
Except with boxing gloves. Like real life Balrog, but
I
look
watched
like way
JoJo.
more badass.
Because now you got me thinking, like, Mike Tyson get ready, he's just like doing this, and they're like, I can't stop his punch! I can't stop it! I have to block! And he's Mike just going in, and he just punches, like, breaks the arm. No! I block with full power! I can't move my arm! Mike's going in! Mike's going in!
My arms are busted.
And it's just Mike doing this,
and
he's
after
just rolling.
Yeah,
And
this
swing
dude
his twins.
like Mike's moving so slow in the scene, but you know he's going so fast. Like this is
Mike throws a punch and dude's just like, I dodged it. Bleeds from the face. What? How? I dodged.
Successfully dodged it. Cuts everywhere.
Mike's already behind him. You forgot I also punch with my left. Boom! And you see the what happened.
You're too slow. You're looking at the punches. You're not looking at the torso. I'm already over here.
I know what you're thinking. Did I throw one punch or three?
Next thing you're gonna say, how?
So is that all
It's
for
that
today?
stupid JoJo.
Final thoughts on cancel culture and the bitch ass bitches of the world. Now I'm playing.
cancel culture.
Oh, short, sweet, and simple.
Yeah,
That's short, sweet, and simple. 90s people white people were crazy for ever running up on Mike Tyson and trying to get him to throw in jail. That was the dumbest thing. As a kid, I was like, why would y'all do this? And that's before going viral. Why would y'all do that?
Catch a
Mike
nice
Tyson
piece
broke
of-
my face. Yes, of course he did.
Oh, huh. Duh.
That's a strong.
He gets paid.
motherfucker, man.
He gets paid to do it.
Final thoughts, kind sir.
Oh nah, man. KB hit the nail on the head.
Now kiss.
Nail on the head. Final thoughts. I believe that the age of the internet is still fairly new, and we're still getting used to it. And, everything's kind of just a big experiment right now. Even cancel culture is part of it. I feel like after a while, eventually it'll cool off. People will get tired of it, and you'll realize this is dumb. Why am I holding someone accountable of some shit they said when they were in their teens, in their 30s now?
Yep.
Which I've already made the oath. If someone ever tries to shovel some goofy, dumbass tweet I said in the past, you're not going to get an apology. If you want an apology, then go in a time machine and ask 19-year-old me to apologize. But asking somebody to apologize for shit they did a decade ago is like asking a whole other different person to apologize. Hopefully they've changed since then, so it wouldn't make any sense. So that's my 2 cents.
Cancel the culture.
All right.